37. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, Britton Covey. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Covey now to return this. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He puts some juice on a deep, wide open down the field, and he has it! He does it! Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Diving right side, got it! Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Looking for a target. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going right side, mixing with it. Along this sideline inside the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Covey now to return this. And look at this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And it falls incomplete. Rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races! And he makes the Heads go! It's a touchdown on the pick six! That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This taken from the 12. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He throws him, and oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They're gonna run with Barkley. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Elliott all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Collins there to grab it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Keeping it with Mixon. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here he is to throw. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Running for it, Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.